My name is Luis Ramirez. I'm 15, and I'm the bike mechanic at Siena Youth Center. Some safety tips I would give is always wear a helmet, look both ways, learn how to ride a bike while you're looking backwards, so you could make sure that there isn't a car behind you about to ram you from behind. Get some mirrors for your bike just in case. Some front headlights and some back ones. Make sure your brakes are working properly and that you have enough air in your wheels. You could multiple things actually if you don't ride your bike properly with safety. You could get a concussion. You could get broken ribs, broken bones, scars, injuries. You can end up in the hospital. Yes, I have had an accident before recently. So my first accident was going down Woodside. I was probably going around 20 miles per hour. There was a truck coming out of a driveway. I did not see it. I tried to swerve around it. I lost control. I hit the curb. I went flying over the front of the handlebars and I hit my tailbone with the metal post. I was coming home, different street. I had both headphones on and I didn't hear the car coming. The car turned, hit me from the side. I flew off the side of my bike and I hit my tailbone, which is the bone right here. I bruised it and I also cracked his windshield.
I feel happy and feel free because it has a lot of space and it has a lot of room to play and it has many things, and when it's summer it's usually a lot hot. It's around my neighborhood, just like 1 block away, because when we usually go to parks we have to drive, and when we drive we use bad walking because it's exercise.
So they can be off the street and so they won't be at home bored or watching TV, because I would rather be outside playing around, getting fresh air, instead of just wasting my time watching TV and playing video games.
Because sometimes when I feel bored and I want to go outside, the park is usually the place where I could go to have fun.
When you get parks, the community looks like more funner and better.
I think we need more parks in this community because I see a lot of children out in the street just playing on the streets where it's dangerous, where they could get hit by a car. So adding parks would make it less likely for them to get hit by a car. So yeah, I think we should add more parks. So when there aren't any parks around, I assume, and I've seen and I've experienced kids running around on the street, getting hit as a pedestrian. It happens a lot. They're more exposed to gang violence out on the streets than in a park where it's safe, where there's adult supervision and there's other children their same age willing to play, not any violence. Out on the streets, however, there's gangs, there's it's just a bunch of violence, and they are going to be exposed because of that if there aren't any parks. I think that kids, when there aren't any parks around, they go out with friends, they do bad things, damage property, trespass, all that stuff. And when there's a park around, they go out to the park, they play on the swings, they go on the slides, they play tag, they have fun.
you know, you don't know, some crazy driver might be going at full speed and might get in an accident with a child, right? So yeah, I think a park is a very good idea. You know, you don't want a kid getting in an accident. I'd rather let it be in a safe community and a safe environment with supervision.
Park near my neighborhood, so I could play with it whenever I'm bored.
Be a good idea, you know, a new park, a new environment, you know, where kids could be running around free without a worry. Some kids don't really have anything to do at home right after they get out of school. You know, they're tired of doing their homework, their classwork, so I mean, I would want to take a break and be out in the fun, in the sun, you know, relaxing with other friends, having fun in the park.
Parks are good because people can have fun. And instead of just staying bored, parks are more fun because they can play with their friends and run around and play a lot. But without a park, it's not fun at all. It's just boring. So we need parks so we could play, have fun, and hang out with our friends. Parks is sometimes what we need to play.
Okay. Do you feel safe in your community?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Cause sometimes like I feel like safe playing basketball and all that, but sometimes I don't cause cars like just pass and they don't like watch where they're going sometimes. And, like you see a lot of gangsters and stuff in like this neighborhood.
Do you feel safe in your community?
Sometimes,
Why?
because sometimes there's a little troublemakers out there, and sometimes they're not.
Would you like a neighborhood watch?
It would help.
How to start a neighborhood watch.
Form a small planning committee of neighbors to discuss needs, the level of interest, possible challenges, and the watch concept. Call local police or sheriffs.
Give door-to-door flyers to every neighbor in your neighborhood.
Find a good meeting place like Siena Youth Center.
Ask for volunteers like friends or families or even neighbors.
Create a neighborhood map. Make a dinner to thank volunteers. And always meet new neighbors. I'm Michelle,
I'm Zach.
and we decided to do this one because we kind of don't really feel safe in our community.
Just look around. Right now, it's just like a peaceful neighborhood. Mostly that's like the cover. You haven't looked inside. It could really hold. It's just gangs, thugs, all types of stuff. I mean, I'm not saying that everyone is like that dangerous. It's just saying that you gotta be careful around, and you need someone to look, to know. Like, Neighborhood Watch.
Want to make a change? Come to SYC and we will help you. ¿Quieres hacer un cambio? Ven a SYC y juntos hacemos una vigilación. Nosotros te ayudamos.